Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
A big tank here on the top side. It can be a pseudo tank in the Graves, which can be very annoying to deal with in the laning phase, and can just start to explode later on once he has his first two items. The Bloodthirster coming online. Plus
Remember, this is Lehens with Exhaust Ignite, and so the Talon becomes even more dangerous than he otherwise would.
That's definitely true. They will catch this wave down here on the bottom side. A few minions lost for Hannah, as you can see, as Ruler.
Yeah,
will be fine.
Gonna get healed up, and the Zoomies are certainly able to do that. So it will be neutral objective.
Now they're gonna look for Doran.
Yeah, teleport immediately there from Chovy. Wants to make sure that they save Doran. He will clear out all of these minions as well as Command Protect comes in. And the Rift Herald going to come forward as well. It is going to be gold given over, but I don't know whether they're going to be able to take this turret. Great knock up onto Chovy there as the quickness is going to slow him up. As there's the shockwave. It even lands onto Shelly as two dead already on the side of Fredit BRION. Peanut trying to flash after them, but the ulti not quite going to be enough to deal with Morgan. The Rake slows down Umpty, and Command Protect is there. Hannah is going to try to keep himself alive under the turret, but Ruler has 2 bullets with his name on it. And the Aphelios falls down on the bot side as well.
Unable to flash it, stuck there, does get taken out.
And that's what happens, right? You invest the light into the top lane, you got a 2-man advantage on the bottom side of the map, and that is plates, and that is a lot more. As Gen.G starting to continue this snowball forward. Peanut does so much damage. Umpty able to use the ultimate, is just going to get maneuvered because, of course, had that one running. As Chovy now in trouble, walking around so many. Takes a while to die, but he is able to be taken down in the end. Gale Force comes forward there for Ruler to allow him to grab the kill. His final chapter is going to be long to Gen.G. Umpty in the area. Ruler does have a lot of captive audiences put down, but not a lot of mana to speak of as Umpty gets on in here. Peanut locks down the Drake, but in goes Umpty. The parkour over the wall, though, and then the sweet dab, and gets himself out of the way of both abilities.
Still going to be the turret going down here. Gen.G going to control it, and Doran could just walk forward and look for that play because he has a Mortal Shield Bow, so he's not afraid of anything, as we'll see a Realm Warp.
Yeah, we do have Cleanse available. Gale Force to try and get Ruler out of there. There's the grand entrance as Ruler's trying to stand his ground. Does manage to pick up 1 kill with the help of Chovy from over the wall. Prowling projectile onto Hannah as Chovy looks for another possible shockwave. There we go, dissonance to slow them up, and Peanut dives on in. Shockwave lands onto Umpty this time. He doesn't have a Crescent Guard, but Peanut is punished, and Lehens is left by himself. Chovy, can you actually get there and save him? And no, he thinks that he just cannot.
Now this is really fair game for Fredit
And grand entrance, so it's going to be a-okay as Shirley comes down here towards the bottom side. They will be able to collect themselves some gold. Doran is trying to poke her eye before she heads on forward, but debate. Peanut looking to clear out vision. Lava off to the side. As all right, Doran just going to try and get towards some sort of flank and a face check Lava. Not exactly optimal. Umpty has started this one off, but Peanut is right here. It's going to be a 50-50 on this dragon. Gen.G want to get to that soul point real bad. The quickness dives towards the backside. Then it is going to be secured by Umpty. He has the ultimate running as well as Peanut goes invisible, but I don't think he's going to survive. And no, he is not. Umpty is going to go down in the end, but so far it is going to be Fredit BRION winning out on this fight. Doran does have Lehens there. It's a 2 for 2 in the end as the dust settles. But then, I don't know, summer hit, something like that, and it just melted. And now things much slower. Lava able to spend some time up here towards the top side. It's very tanky.
To be relatively well protected by Umpty here as Fredit BRION. And it was the Rise who was side laning in the top. Now Lava's, warping down here. Does have his ultimate available.
But the rest of Fredit BRION are on their way. Peanut has to get immediately out of there. Wants to get that parkour working, and he can, but Doran is well and truly dead. Morgan is going to get his revenge. It's Hannah going for the 1v1 against Ruler in the mid lane, and will catches, but when they're playing this Fredit BRION style, which all stays grouped up, they're not even going to contest for the Drake. They want to be able to grab this turret, and Doran actually going to get caught out of position. The most unkillable.
It's so cool to see this tank Rise in action. I mean, maybe not for certain fans. Some people think it's a little bit boring, but I'm super into it.
Yeah, Moonlight Vigil comes down. All right, that's a lot of stuns. Grand Entrance comes in, Delight does his job and then dies. Lava now at half health, but he's so tanky. Chovy out of this fight completely. Peanut as well. Might need to try and dash over this wall. Umpty gets over there behind him. And now Peanut able to escape. Chovy surviving, doesn't have teleport as he used it just before. And that is a very, very close range. Okay, last bullet. Will Lava dodge it? The flash had to be used. Collateral damage then as Hannah just gets sniped with the deadly flourish. Oh, Ruler, that was beautiful.
And so much of, I think, the problems we're seeing here for Fredit BRION is Gen.G are looking to channel for this soul fight, and they will absolutely get away with it. There's nothing that Fredit BRION can do. Part of what we're seeing here is Fredit BRION making poor decisions, being timid, but also things like this tanky Rise build may give you...
I mean, you're going to kill him anyway, right? You've already channeled it. You ain't going to move.
Well, now it's like, it's basically a lost cause here for Fredit BRION.
Yeah, this is where it's really starting to get very, very difficult, because as the screws go in, Gen.G's comp gets even more powerful, right? It's a win more composition that's winning.
Yeah, I think, too, like, you can wear your seatbelt every time. It's definitely safe. I recommend it, but you don't want to keep your seatbelt on a sinking car. And Fredit BRION, a lot of this late game, really not capitalizing on the advantages they had leading into objective fights. And this is just desperation of the defense. I mean, the slows that you're going to have here with all of this damage that Gen.G have, like, if Ruler hits a flourish, the whole team gets slowed down. It's just a disaster.
Yep, missed now on cooldown, so Gwen not going to be immune for the next little while. But Gen.G, they've taken down the mid inhibitor turret. Mid inhibitor going to go down next, as now they can flank around this bot lane as the minion wave conga line's in. So these two should be going down. Morgan is slunk into the rear.
Has to be so well coordinated. They've got one chance.
Yeah, well, Morgan looking for Chovy. He's going to be the target, but he has a Zhonya. Stillac going to get stunned up and immediately explodes. Curtains are going to get cold as lava. Trying to get out of there. He's able to, oh, just barely. Not able to realm warp. And Hannah, yep, you are well and truly dead, my friend. It was a good last-ditch effort, but unfortunately for Fredit BRION, they're going to get aced. And Gen.G will find a 2-0 and even the scoreline with T1.
One chance, one last opportunity there to get the pick on the Chovy. He has 3 items. He's got a Death Cap, Morella Nomicon, his Ludens. He has his stopwatch. He has his stopwatch. It's his first stopwatch of the game. Doesn't even have his Zhonyas. The one time he's vulnerable, the one...